So this is what you'll need: diced tomatoes, Parmesan cheese, rigatoni pasta, any kind of meat, tomato sauce, mozzarella, salt, and pepper. Also a spring form pan. First, you add some salt to your pan so your pasta won't stick together. Then boil your water on a medium heat and put a lid on top to help the water start boiling. Next, you get a pan to brown your meat in, and I just sprayed some olive oil into my pan because I was using turkey. I know turkey is kind of dry, so you kind of need a lot of whatever kind of oil you're using to cook your meat. So once you add your meat to the pan, you just add some salt and some pepper. You're also going to want to kind of chop your meat down into smaller pieces so that the meat will fall through the noodles, and you guys see what I'm talking about once we get to that. Once most of your meat is brown, you can add your crushed tomatoes and your pasta sauce into the pan. You're going to want the sauce to be more so liquidy than thick, because a lot of the water is going to burn off when you're heating up the pasta sauce and once you put it into the oven. If it's very dry, your pasta is going to be like dry in between, and it's not going to be very saucy. Once your water starts to boil, you can turn your heat down a little bit and you can add the noodles into your pan. You're going to want to cook them all the way through. These noodles are kind of thick, so you're not going to have to worry about them getting soggy and not being able to stand them up because they are already a thicker noodle. Once all of your pasta has boiled, you just pour the water out of the pot and try to drop the pot into the strainer, as I did. Then you're going to put all your pasta into a bowl, and then you're going to put your Parmesan cheese on the pasta. Just sprinkle enough until you think it's enough to cover all the pasta. And then you're going to mix your pasta in the bowl until you feel like all of it has been covered it with enough cheese. And you're also going to want to separate any pieces that might get stuck together due to the cheese. After that, you're going to have to take every single piece of the pasta and stand them up into the pan. I would say that you shouldn't spare, I guess, any pasta because you're going to need every single piece to fill the pan. So once your pasta is all standing up in the pan, you can add your meat sauce on top of the pasta, and you just spread it around. Make sure you get all of the meat in between the pasta. This is why I mentioned making chopping your meat down into small pieces so it'll fall in between the pasta. So you just spread it around until you feel like some of the meat has got in between the pasta. Then you get your mozzarella cheese and you pour the whole bag. I think this was a 6-ounce bag, I'm not sure, but you just pour all your cheese on top of the meat sauce, and then you put it into the oven. This is the finished product. I left this in the oven for about 20 minutes and then placed it on broil so that the cheese on top could melt.